Yo.
Mary Trafford Podcast, episode 153.
153, baby.
In the buildings.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what time to be alive.
Indeed.
Two Dems, the real is back, the real is back.
Come
I'm
on.
really Himi Neutron.
Himi Neutron. Jesus Christ. That never gets old, man.
Do your Googles.
Yeah.
Because it's free.
It is.
Long-standing member of the DSS at this point.
Dancing on them.
Dancing in them, DK. If you
Move
know,
out the
get
way.
to know.
Yes,
Or if you
sir.
don't know, get to know, shall I say.
Have you guys seen Nope?
No, not yet. I do want to see it.
I want to watch it.
No.
Sorry, as you were.
I'm finished. With the
I am him.
I'm him, Himi Neutron, baby.
He is me.
He's me.
Constantly, don't call it the one and only. You know what I'm saying? Coming for your ears and ears, years and years. Live through your speakers, your smart apps.
You're smart apps.
I don't even know what a smart app is, but you know
It's a
now.
thing now.
Smart speakers. Yeah, we here. 143, let's get it.
Your bud is mine. Imagine saying that to someone today.
That's a wild opener for us.
Yo, that's why Prince rejected the song.
He looked
Your
at
bud
it.
is mine.
What the fuck is this all about?
Prince really went with the headphones. Shout out to Jose Mourinho.
One of the best memes ever.
For real. Your bird is mine.
That's such a gross way to
That's a
start
crazy
song.
way to... Because I don't know who you're talking to, but it ain't me. And I'm not talking to you.
What song is that? Beat It? No, not
That's
Beat
bad.
It. Bad.
Because I'm bad.
No.
Shamon.
Shimon.
Who is Shimon?
That's a crazy ad-lib.
Shimon.
It's E my G45. The G solid in my name. The 45 is silent.
Come on.
It's Genghis Chibogwe,
Yes, sir.
the Prince of the East. That's
Yes,
the name
sir.
I've been missing. The Prince of the East. I am the Prince of the East.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Set man trying to take that title.
No. Never.
Here's
They have
that.
to come through Genghis first. It won't be nice.
Won't be sweet.
Like Andrew Tate says, you gotta fuck him up.
That guy's not a real person, man. Honestly.
He's from the Council Estates of Luton.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, it's Genghis Chibogwe,
Yes.
Prince of the East,
Yes.
Tinfoil Ha'ims, the Black
Yes.
Mamba Dove. It's the Cheetah
Yeah.
episode 153. Was
153. I
Let's get it.
wonder what's happening in the world at this point, because we're obviously recording it before.
Are we? Or are we recording in the future?
maybe
Who
we're dead.
knows?
Who knows?
Nah, I rebuke that.
Yeah, send that
Yo.
back to sender.
I
don't even
don't
love it
want
back
you
to
to die
sender.
either, man.
We just don't even want that. We want no parts.
No, that's a fact. I'm alive and well.
I mean, a few weeks ago, the Women's World Cup happened and the women won.
Oh yeah,
How'd
shout
you-
out to the Lionesses.
How do you guys feel about that?
Nah, congrats, innit? What am I supposed to hate? Would you want me to dick ride or something? Congrats.
The men couldn't do it, so the women brought it home.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
They really did. They should be.
However, okay, I watched the Bill Burr comedy special,
Mm.
and he was pretty much like saying, women today, including feminists, don't support women's sports. Hence why a lot of women don't get
recognition they deserve.
recognition and the pay that they deserve in women's sports.
Right.
So since this has happened,
It's time for them to put up a shot.
it's time for them to spend that money
Mm.
rather than spending it on the Kardashians,
Kardashian.
rather than spending on the Love Islanders. You know,
Louboutins.
made in where? Made in Chelsea.
The man there.
What's the other one?
Towie.
Essex or Towie.
Towie.
The only way is Essex.
No lies were told.
Yeah, man.
You know what though? That's a good point because
Well, that's what Alex Scott was saying, innit?
what was she saying?
She was like, they went to loads of stadiums to say, oh, help us host this World Cup or this Euros. And a lot of them turned them down because they weren't sure if it would be a worthy investment.
Mm.
But it's turned out amazingly. Like,
Yeah.
people really did want to go see them and support them. I think Wembley was at
Packed
full
very much.
capacity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's obviously a want for this, and then they just need to make it more easier for people to have access to it. I don't know where I watch a WSL game. I can tell you where I watch a Premier League game. But I don't even know fucking the illegal site at CR7 when he was popping was showing it. So
That's a fact.
it's not. They need to make it more accessible. That'll be a start.
And more investors need to actually put their money into it and because all I've been seeing is Visa, I've been seeing Coca-Cola, I've seen
The
Nike.
usual.
They're really pushing
yeah.
this whole thing, and I think that is what is necessary
Yeah.
for the women to start getting their coin, man.
And they put on a good show. Like,
The
don't
quality's
get
gotten
twisted.
better, for sure.
Oh, it has to. Yeah, it
the
has.
quality's gotten
I
much
think
better.
before it couldn't be a full-time job, but now I think it is their job.
That's a fact. Like I mean, we've watched football since we were kids, and like I've always, like, I've just never had any inkling to watch it. So from this time, I was like, all right, let me just watch a couple of highlights and see what it's all about. And the quality of the actual like game has gotten better. Like they're implementing like better tactics. You can see them pressing. You can see them doing getting pressed. You can see them playing from the back. So it's actually a lot better to watch.
Yeah.
Whereas before, yeah, you'll be seeing someone shoot from 40 yards and the keeper might spill it. So it's like the quality,
nothing used to infuriate me
the
more.
product is better now.
Yeah.
So now the product is good enough. There's actually, and people are backing it. Then there should be less reasons as to why.
Do you think
it
that
gets
needed,
that.
like, we can say this now, but do you think that needed to happen before it was worth pushing? Or should it always have been pushed?
Well, that's a good thing, but I think both things are hand in hand. Because when you think about anything that's really good, the quality is always at its highest. Like if you look at F1, if you look at the NBA, even the Premier League, the best things get the most money. That's just how, unfortunately, that's how the
it's
world
gonna work.
works, isn't it?
That's a fact.
And then more
So-
importantly as well, it's the way it was set up in the beginning. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there was Magic Johnson who shook up the NBA game. Then then came Michael Jordan. Then came your Allen Iverson. Then came LeBron James. Then came Steph Curry. Like there's just a whole transition.
snowball
Like,
effect.
It keeps building
Yeah.
on top of it to make it greater and greater and greater, and a lot of money's been put into it. And these guys have been watched since they're kids,
Yeah.
since they're 17 up until college, and then they get into the major league, and then that's it, they're done.
Yeah.
Whereas for the women, it's like, alright, do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And there's not enough.
I
There's not enough infrastructure for the women
Yeah,
in terms
there
of
isn't.
women's football
Because I don't even know if they have
compared
academies.
to the men's.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know if
know.
women have
Maybe.
academies. So where did they even get their start? How does it? Do you play for your Saturday team and then Arsenal come along and pick you? Then it's too much of a hope and a prayer. Does that make sense?
But yeah, but to your point, I think it's the quality is there, and then the money follows. Like even the Prem, Fergie and Arsenal were doing it back to back.
Yeah.
Jose comes, he wants a competition. Ancelotti comes, Benitez comes. Then you have it now where almost every single team has a major manager in the Prem, and everyone wants a bit of that bread because the quality is that high.
Well, do you know what? It's
that's
all
how it
about
goes.
getting. So maybe this is their.
It's the jump.
This
off
is
point.
their moment. This is their 90s, if that makes senes. Because if you look at football, if you look at what our dads were watching and what their dads were watching, my God, it was awful.
Higgy.
Are you listen?
Higgy, bro.
Yeah, and
They
every
weren't
person,
balling.
every
If you
person
take the
added.
best player from them, he'd struck like he's dying now.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
If
not
you took
making-
Lingard to the 1950s, Lingard's the best player. We'd be talking about him like he's Pele.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking? Lingard's running circles around them, man. So obviously the male products become better. I think this is their shining moment. Like, you know what? We actually can ball. I don't know. Is it so? Something that's interesting, and it's a shame we don't have a woman in here. But is it sexist to say the recommendations which we've made?
No, I don't think it is because it's just honest critique or it's an honest opinion. It we're not downplaying the sport. So to give you a lot of context who are listening, like one of the things I kind of noticed when playing was, or not playing, watching women's football, the main thing that really sticks out to me is the goalkeeping aspect because essentially women's average height is lower than the average height of men, right? On average. And a goalkeeper is typically the tallest player on the team,
pitch,
typically.
yeah.
So you probably get a keeper that's like maybe my height or slightly taller, 5'11", 5 or 6 foot as a woman. You're gonna struggle in goal.
Yeah.
So when you're a woman footballer and you're shooting from 40 yards out, 30 yards out in these full-size goals that are built for men, to scale for men, it's gonna be very hard to save.
Yeah.
So the suggestion we're potentially saying is maybe make the pitch more to scale. So like slightly decrease the size of it or slightly decrease the size of the of the goals, just to make sure, because that way the quality will actually go up because you'll be seeing better goals for what the value's worth.
Yeah.
But then you'll have the argument of like, well, we train as hard to make sure that we hit this and that as like we would train as men. This like they'll obviously have that argument.
Yeah.
And
It's the extra handicap, so then it's no longer fair.
But then this is not. I
and
mean,
then you have the what's this? The 14-year-olds versus the country team.
And then they get beat like 15-0.
yeah, but then maybe there's something like they're. I don't know.
Because on the
That's
flip
an
side,
unfair. I think that was an unfair comparison, though.
but on the flip side, you look at Olympics, men and women do the same thing. So it's still 100 meters, it's still 400
still 100
meters, it's still 800. So my
But then
logic
there's
is
a reason
flawed.
why, like, and it's an incredible achievement. But I think 100 meters they've never gone sub 10.
Yeah, exactly. So the quality will always be
There will be a difference. Like, we can't ignore the fact that we're two different physically.
Yeah.
We're different.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm gonna say keep everything the same. However, they're gonna have to go out and scout for tall women who can actually function as a football player.
maybe.
Sorry,
Actually,
as a
and you know what?
goalkeeper.
With the
Because
sport-
there's randomly, maybe a couple weeks back, it was actually in Grace Park. I saw Richie, and he was shooting a music video, and one of the ladies, she was actually taller than me, and she was playing basketball. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
I think
So-
maybe with the sport becoming more popular, to your point as well, the scouting might improve. They will find better goalies as well.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
a
they
fact.
could actually find this whole point could become muted in like a year, in about 5 years, because they're now finding goalies that actually fit the necessary what we think of a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So there's no need to change anything, and their fitness is just as good. Like I don't.
Yeah, it's a
They went into extra time. There was one girl that was running like her life depended on it.
Park.
One actually.
Hey, fair enough, man. Nah, it's a good thing to see. I mean, I love football in general. So
Yeah.
in my brain now, like just being able to kind of see how society is developed, I don't see any reason why it shouldn't have support.
Yeah, I hope this
Obvi-
presses on.
yeah.
Like, make it. Ian Wright made a really good point. Why is Manchester City versus Arsenal in the WSL being played at 7:30 on a Sunday? Like, what? Even if I wanted to watch it, I'm not going to watch it
Yeah.
because that's just not what I do at that time.
Shit.
What?
Man said, watch it.
Watch yourself. But no, well done again. It's interesting, but I think the main focus here is well done to the Lionesses. Incredible, and you know what, you brought it home. That's it, really.
Have you seen they're trying to cook Jamie Oliver? Not Jamie Oliver. The other dude.
Jamie Redknapp.
Nah.
Gary
You man
Lineker.
knows what I'm about. I put it in the chat earlier.
What's my man's name?
What, your chef?
Yeah. What's his name?
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. They're trying to cook him. Yummy.
Yeah. They
Which one?
can't cook him. What? Like,
Which one am I going to
what?
eat?
What's the beef?
I'm picking you.
It's not.
He's insane. That clip is wild. As funny as it is, yeah, that's mad. How can you look your food dead in the eye and say, yeah, I want you?
Man said yummy. That's
And
insane.
they started to run when he got in the bed. I'm going to hell.
That was funny, man.
I'm accepting my fate.
I can't believe you pointed.
I can't believe they started to run when he jumped in.
I don't know what time
They
it was.
wanted no parts.
Yo.
No, they were actually coming to him first. When he jumped in, it's like, nah, he's a risk. He's
It's
Irish.
in their end, of course.
Yo.
Man said yummy. Did that. Put them together like Birdman.
Man said, yo, listen, man. I mean,
I don't expect anything less from him.
nah, listen, he cooks on a daily basis.
And I don't
That's
even,
his
you know
job.
what, he probably didn't end up eating them.
He did.
No, he did that shit.
Yeah, he did.
He made some lamb skewers, bruv.
Oh, well, you know what? Do your thing, innit?
Do you think you'd eat more of your food if you saw how it was killed? Or you're not one of them dons?
I don't know, that's actually a really good question.
I've been to Africa, so I've seen a cow, a goat, and a chicken be killed.
I've seen a goat.
The chicken,
be
I participated.
killed. He said this on the last episode.
Man
He said,
said
grab the
get-
feet,
Get
grab the
busy.
neck.
Yeah, no, grab the feet, grab the wings, and then put the neck to a side, and then use the
Twist.
same knife to just.
Yikes.
Sorry if that was very graphic.
Trigger warning, I guess.
But
King
when
of
World War
fuck.
3 happens, you're gonna have to do what you're gonna have to do. Feel me? Yeah.
You're gonna have to get out.
Andrew Tate, the survivors who always win.
That's a weird man.
You know, to this day, I've only seen one clip of him, and it was
I
and it was against my will. I've not seen anything.
I do not like that.
I'm
man.
honestly not. So I'm kind of on the outside looking in when it comes to him. I see all the discourse, but I'm just like, I actually
do
don't
you know
care.
I had the wildest thought as well?
Go on.
If there was the battle of the Tates,
Oh, him versus his brother.
no, him versus Levi.
Levi Tate. Levi will fuck him up.
Nah, this guy's a 5-time world champion. Something ridiculous.
Oh, what did
Yeah,
this
but
guy
they're both kickboxers though.
He's a kickboxer.
What is
shit,
this?
Levi
And
might
he's,
have
and he's
long
been
day.
banging older guys from young.
Oh,
What,
swear.
Levi?
Levi.
I'm not. But
Shout out to Levi.
I say less. Is he
That's
still
what Daft
kickboxing?
No,
Andrew Tate is about this though. Like he did this professionally. He's a world champion.
Yeah, he could still go. Right? He's 35. Levi is what? Our age. He's
Ah,
young. He's prime.
listen.
Give Levi a
Oh, the same
3-month
amount of
camp.
training.
Give Levi a 3-month camp. He will spark him out. I promise you. That'll be the battle of the Tates.
Say word.
Mothers.
Hey, listen. I ain't doubting Levi. I'm just like,
Fair enough.
get how you live, man. That's a fight worth seeing. Then say less.
You know what I'm saying?
Can we make that happen? Let me
Listen,
let me talk to Andrew Tate's people.
let my people meet your people. Let's
For
make
real.
it happen. It's crazy out in the dunya.
Nah, that would
The
be.
thing is, he won't prove anything because he's still gonna go on his he's still gonna gallivant and just say what he wants.
Them man are just enjoying Romania. That's a crazy country to enjoy.
Who's in Romania?
That's where Andrew Tate lives.
Is that where he lives?
Mm.
Listen, everything I know about this man is
That's
against
where
my
he
will.
thrives.
I don't know anything
Huh?
about this man.
That's where he thrives.
That's where he thrives. See, this is what we were talking about last a few weeks ago, where we were saying some people's away days is different, man.
Oh, he cleaning up out there.
Take me to Romania. I'm
Nah,
I spoke to
Say
one
something else.
I'm
person.
requesting them, man.
listen, hey, I don't know. You know, so there's some nice Romanian women.
I'm not saying, but it's
It's just not your. It's not your area of expertise.
Nope. I'm gonna be shooting like Shaq from the free throw line.
Fair enough. I don't actually know any Romanian women in my life. Maybe like 1, 2.
It's more than, might be more than. Actually, I don't know. Is that
I know
a
Lithuanians and Polish. But
Yeah, a lot of Lithuanians.
yeah.
A lot
Those
of
be your dog.
Polish.
What?
So those be your dog.
Lithuanians
I don't know
are
what
quite-
you're implying, but yeah,
Yeah, you work. You work with a lot of them.
I work with a lot of Romanians.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
Lovely people at heart. Yeah, but
You
lovely,
gotta
But
get
on the
deep down.
surface,
on the surface, 10 minutes.
lovely people at heart, man.
Alright, say less. What else is going on in the world?
have you guys listened to Joey Badass's album?
No, I haven't.
No.
What was your thoughts on it?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So it's like a sequel to his album of
1999.
mixtape 1999. That kind of put him on the map. Everybody loves that project. Obviously, it's a legendary project. But I just feel like it was a good follow up. Like, you know, a lot of people hate, you know, pulling off of their old work or pulling off of an old classic and trying to give you something new. But I feel like he delivered, to be honest with you. I see a lot of mixed opinions online.
Oh, really?
Mostly good, like mostly positive, but some people are like, oh, it's not like 1999. But at the end of the day, you can't capture lightning in a bottle twice,
it's
man.
true.
It's just the way
I think
life
for
goes.
him, he's just upper echelon. As in, he's always gonna rap at a high level.
Yeah, of course.
So that's
not been
never
an
a
issue.
concern, if that makes sense. I think the only thing that would let him down is his beat selection. You know, what was it, American something?
All American badass. The thing is, the
Yeah.
problem with that project is like he tried to commercialize his sound, and his sound cannot be commercialized.
No, it can't.
It's just something you gotta accept. Like, you might have a crossover song here and there, but like you take someone like Nas. Nas's music is not commercialized. The only reason why some of Nas' music has been commercialized is because some of his music has been immortalized. Like, you will hear New York State of Mind, but if you hear that song, there's no way that should be playing on the radio.
No.
He started making songs like Devastated. He started making songs like, there was another one on that album I really didn't like, and like people just kind of were put off by Joey's music because he just wasn't at the same quality.
Yeah.
But I think this was just a true return to form.
Well, I'm glad for him because he's very talented. I haven't had the chance to listen to it yet, but he's someone who's always been on my radar, and he's very talented.
He's mad talented. He's the same age as us. He's still young, like in the
Is
game.
he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He put out in 1999 when I think he was like 20.
Yeah, I think because I remember it was he performed at the first or maybe the second wireless we went to, the 2015 one
I think so.
where Drake headlined.
Yeah.
So he's been getting busy for a while. Like we've obviously been seeing him. Yeah, no,
He
he's
deserves accolades. It's just
100%.
he's a
It's whether
real-
people want to give it or not.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more major releases for the rest of this year.
The rest of this year,
I'm trying to think, like, as in, like, that come to my mind, like spring out. Have you heard the Migos' song without Quavo?
what?
Without Quavo, without
new one?
Offset.
Yeah, something weird
with,
is going
Gucci
on
Mane.
with Gucci Mane.
Shout
So
out to my
what's
nigga Gucci. It's him. Yeah, the song's actually alright. Yeah, he's still not on there. What's going on with them?
Something's
Does anybody
happening
know?
over
It's Unconfused and
there. Yeah, something like that. Uncle Neff.
Uncle Neff. That's an awful name for
I don't like it at all.
Uncle Neff. Yuck.
Uncle Neff and Gucci Mane.
I'm not enjoying this. What's happening today? So there must be some friction between them two, or them three, shall I say?
So
Have no clue.
It's a
Let's delve
shame.
into this.
Oh, they're dumb talented together. I don't know.
so
Maybe it's nothing as well. Like
maybe they just can't be asked to make Migos albums anymore.
Miko.
Maybe that's it. Like
yeah, but
simply
there's been
nothing
nothing
about
about it. There's been no release.
nobody really knows.
Nobody's saying anything. They're just doing their own thing. I don't know. And they're all signed to QC. Like a quality
So they
control.
are gonna link
Honestly,
up
like
at
a
one point.
quality control.
Yeah, I think they'll squash it. I'm just interested as to what's going on over there.
It's hard to tell. I mean, obviously they put out Culture 1 and 2, and then they had that break where they all put out
Their solo albums,
solos,
which was not a good
which
idea.
were a variety of success and quality.
Success.
Culture 3, I thought it was alright, but then I don't know. There must be beefing. Something's happening.
Something's happened over there. I don't know myself. It's a weird one.
It's a shame because they're obviously very
They're dumb
talented.
talented, obviously, but they work better as a trio. So I'm not really too sure as to why or how this has happened. It doesn't make sense, in my opinion. But we'll
It's
see.
hard to tell. It's
I
hard
hope
to
they
tell.
get back together because I can't be having that.
Yeah, that's a fact. They just make too much good music, and there's too much money on the line for them to not.
That's a fact. Honestly, yeah.
Figure it out.
Well, I don't. We were saying this. Obviously, someone made a financial decision and been like, "You man can break up if you want," which is crazy.
Damn.
If one of us dropped out the pod, would you guys still make the pod?
That's
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You have to. You would
So-
have to.
It's still podding.
If your man drops out the pod, we ain't doing this no more. You think I'm working those cameras? You're out your fucking mind. It's a wrap. I'm telling you this for free. I'm sorry, Demi. Unless we're doing it via Zoom or some shit. You're out your goddamn mind.
Nah,
I'll
just
go
go-
join Don't Believe.
Don't believe that. Make
I'll
a transfer
sign up.
request. Introducing our newest member.
Making a transfer request.
Yuck.
Hey, yo.
Nah, you still got to continue.
have to.
It's a good question. I honestly don't
But
know.
the thing is, Made in Chafford is not us three. There's a bunch of other people.
There's a bunch of
That's
man.
a fact. Somebody else can come in and do a job, I guess.
Hey, you're bringing
But-
Shohan.
Nah, for the last 3 episodes, we'll get cancelled, Trev.
Maybe that's what we need.
Honestly, maybe.
I shot up the arm.
That probably would send us over the edge, but for the wrong reasons.
that
For the wrong
That
reasons.
No,
boy
to
is-
be fair, it could be the right reasons. Not gonna lie to you. Man.
That
It could be
boy
the
is
right reasons.
different.
Unless you want,
Listen,
you see the way our demographic is
Castillo's
80%
making a
women.
living.
The way our demographic is 80% women, it will just turn back to 20%.
80%.
So-
What the girl I'm listening to?
Hey,
Listen to me, bro. What you saying, huh? You like this hat, huh? You like them teeth smiling at yeah.
We let him get that off. him.
Yuck. That was
Nah.
gross.
I'm chatting
I'm
rubbish.
cutting that out.
I'm chatting
I'm
rubbish.
cutting that.
I'm chatting rubbish. Yeah.
No, on a serious note, what are they like? Huh?
Oh, wait.
We're terrible. We're
Oh,
terrible.
us? Misogynists? No, we're not being some misogynists. Not
I think
far
we could be
from it.
worse.
Listen, we try and like.
Who's worse than a misogynist?
I said I think we could.
Nah, we're not misogynistic.
I said,
I'm not misogynist. I just give balanced views, bro. I just don't want women thinking we're just one-sided.
Hear that?
that's true. Actually, yeah, we have thoughts and opinions. Hashtag 22. I can't speak. What was you gonna say? What was you gonna
There's
say?
this, what movies? I think it's not How High. Movie with Redman and Method Man.
How high?
And is a how
I
high
think
high.
it's how high.
And the man's like, I I don't remember what the bar is, but then he's like, "How could I hate women? Like, I love bitches." But I don't know what the initial line is. But Redman is so confused.
Oh,
He's like, "How can I be sexist?
That is a good film.
I love bitches." Like this guy, but he looks like so perplexed.
Listen,
He's so puzzled.
So funny,
That's-
bro.
hashtag so in my life. You know,
That's a fact.
I love them.
We love you, women. I don't ever like using
Hey.
bitches like that, but it is what it is.
No, I
It
never.
was just a joke. I'm paraphrasing. It wasn't me who said it. Somebody.
There was
else
some,
Yeah, also
but I
was it.
agree with that
said it.
man.
I agree with that person. I agree with that man. That's insane.
Oh,
Shout out to all the women's.
Shout out to our women listeners, man. Y'all
big
the
W's,
best.
man.
Y'all the best. Y'all keep us rocking every week.
What's going on in people's lives? Like, what's the craziest thing that you man have got into?
I call my sister a female.
Is it offensive to call women females now?
What happened with that?
And I'm asking this in the most sincere way.
Punch me in my face.
Say word.
No, because the thing is, I was doing it to piss her off.
Oh,
It's like,
fair
Is
enough.
it because female means that it's like animalistic?
No,
There's something
it's-
behind it, right?
No, that's
I know I sound bare dumb right now, but I just want to know.
animalistic, you know.
We have
Because
no
animals
idea.
have certain ways of calling them
So what man them be fancying the
No, but the thing is-
fish and shark tail?
No, so essentially,
bad.
we-
You're
like we don't get offended though. Like if, like for example, when they say men, yeah, it's like
Look like
whatever,
Jordan Woods.
man. But when they say males, it's like you males. It's like all right, cool. whatever.
Men don't really get offended. by
nah,
shit.
you're not gonna get me with that.
You can't. That's not gonna work. With
But
me,
then when
buddy.
you walk up to a woman and just call her female,
you might want to fight. They might
She's
want to
gonna
fight.
come
Yeah.
up-
So what should we call them?
Yats. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, beanies.
Yo, those beanies. Nah, yats that's a rude word. It just sounds rude. It just sounds rude.
oh, back in the day, man.
Oh, those yats over there.
But are the beanies gonna be coming? These kids in their
The
slang, man.
beanies.
That's crazy.
That's insane. I got given.
Someone said,
Go.
"Oh, my granddad's died. I'm gonna go to his funeral. Do you mind coming with me? But is there gonna be beanies at the funeral?"
Wild.
Granddad's.
I said, "I hear it."
fuming.
The granddad
Granddad's up in heaven fuming, bro.
is in his grave.
Like you must
Or maybe
be-
he's supporting. I'd be like, "Yo, when
Yo, go get them.
go get them."
Yo, hold them for me.
What's the first 3 words or letters of funeral? FUN. That's what I'm trying to
You're
have.
insane. You're insane.
That's what I'm trying to have.
I got given a topic by my friend at work. She said we should rate Drake and Rihanna's collaborations. What's the best one and what's the worst one?
I'll take care of you.
Well, that's a strong one. Straight
that
off the
number
bat.
one?
I'll take.
It's got-
I'll take.
I'm not gonna say it's got to be, but
I've
what's my name
loved
for
and
me?
I've lost.
What's my name is my favorite.
The square root of physics and now say something because I've been trying to work it out.
That's gross. We let him get that off as well. That's disgusting.
He got away with a lot, but
This guy's still singing "Take Care."
It's my birthday. I get high if I want to. Can't deny that I want to.
But I'll lie if I have to.
Cause you don't say you love me.
I don't remember the left. of the lyrics,
what's
man.
who's in the background doing the background vocals?
Tutankhamun.
Fuck off. Oh,
I think it's Jamie XX.
Nice.
fuck off!
I think he produced it. I don't know
Timbaland.
who's doing the background. Is it Timbaland?
Yeah.
Say word.
Yeah, because he's in the vocals.
That's a weird.
Respect to Timbaland, man.
Shout out
He's
to-
everywhere. That man just used to flip the work when he used he went on holiday once to India and then flipped their Bengali not Bengali. That's so.
Trouble.
I take that back.
You are in trouble.
I wanted to say Bollywood and then I went with,
You're in trouble, big man. You really are.
no, I'm apologizing. If we're laughing whilst I'm apologizing, it's not. I take it back. He flipped a Bollywood sample, and he'd
Right.
only been to India once. That's crazy.
Big Pimpin' one. I'm
Yeah.
getting effed up. Fair enough. Yeah, for me, I really don't like Too Good. I just never liked that song. I know people
It's
love
alright.
it.
I mean, they came out with Work at the same
I don't
time,
like that
so
song. Wow, we forgot about Work. Shit, Work might be one. Just off the strength.
for real.
Wait,
Just
Too
off
Good.
the strength of that summer, it might be number
Remind me
one.
of Too Good again?
I'm too good for you.
You take my love for granted.
I don't know how to talk to you. That one. It's not a bad song. I just, for some reason, it just never resonated.
Is that their
with
last
me.
collab?
Yeah, it must be.
Wow, them man ain't linked up in a minute.
Work,
She will rock.
That's an
work.
easy
but
bag
then
as
again,
well.
Work
Easiest
is like
bag.
nah. It's
Work is one, I
sensational.
think.
That was the song of the summer.
I don't think you can top Work because it's such a good song.
I got niggas trying to end me. Oh,
I spilled
all my emotions tonight. I'm sorry. Rolling, 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 rolling.
Listen, no, it's a good. It's almost a flawless song.
You finished uni at that time, innit?
That song carried us through third year. That was a third year carrier. Like, you could never escape that song. It was everywhere.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
And I wasn't even mad at it. I understood it.
Nah, it was the song to get the party because everyone liked it. It didn't matter who you were.
Facts.
They really did their thing on that song. It's a shame that we don't get more of that.
They won't make.
Not really.
Music together.
It was
Is anyone
Party Next Door.
collaborating like that now?
Nah, it was Party Next Door.
Really.
Shout out to Party Next Door.
We didn't write all of their collabs.
No, he wrote that song.
Man,
I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is they obviously have good chemistry. I'd like to see maybe another rapper and a pop star have that chemistry.
Dua Lipa and Jack Harlow. I'm just trying to do more than do a feature.
That was good.
She
bro.
said, "I."
She what? I'm not doing the song. Scrap the whole thing. Studio session done. How did Jack think that was? Oh, help him, man, please. That's
What's
my
his
guy.
name? The Baby and Dua Lipa. Because that song
Hey,
was
yo,
bringing off
listen.
last year.
The baby Dua Lipa. What?
And then he got
How can I be homophobic?
My bitch is gay.
Trying to see man topless. Even the stick is gay. That's my guy. What the fuck?
Have you seen they've remixed it and they've chopped it? How can I be gay? My homophobic. It's just so stupid, man.
Oh,
I like the sample. I think the sample is smart. I
All
like
the
how they
bass.
flipped it. Sick. And the video is really well shot. There's so much stuff I like about Central C. But then with me, there's always something that holds me back from liking him more. And
That
for
was
me,
dumb,
like,
man.
I just heard the first few lyrics of that song and I'm like, I can't listen to this on a daily
Thing
basis.
is, the actual,
I think he's riding the wave, but the way he's riding it, he's Aquaman. Like he controls
Maybe.
that wave.
I hear you.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's-
Yeah.
Like,
there's no one else could have done that.
yeah,
Nah.
I don't think no one else could have done that. Like
That's a
from what we
horrible
first
lyric.
listened
Terrible.
to, what we first listened to when he was young, he was really rapping. But now it's just like there's this whole wave, and he's still carrying it.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
hear
just
that.
like-
Actually, that's smart. But I don't know what happens if the wave dies.
Who's behind him?
He's
like
Aquaman.
what's his label? Is he independent?
I think he's independent.
I think he has a
Whoever his
distribution.
team is, it must be.
he has a distribution.
whoever he's working with, who I should
Genius,
probably know,
man.
there's some smart motherfuckers because they are marketing him extremely well.
He probably has managers,
We'll look into it
and,
after
yeah, managers and
I wanna
A&Rs who have come together and set up a business and said, yeah, this is who we are.
Mm.
And technically speaking, that is independent.
The whole team.
Yeah, the whole team. So
Nah,
they
it's
know how
ins-
to
like what
market
they've done
him.
with him.
The video. When I saw the video, I was like, I was
'Cause-
way more impressed with the video than I was the song because I'm
Yeah.
like, this is fucking sick.
The color scheme,
Everything. It's
chopping off the
wild.
hair.
It's wild.
Yeah, chopping off the hair was an interesting choice.
Yeah, like well, maybe because
Marketable.
Yeah,
I don't know. Braids, that's racist. Like what? He had braids and now he's more marketable because he chopped them off. Like that's crazy.
he's South American.
Is he South American? I've been trying to find out.
He's part black.
Nah, he's part nothing,
I
man.
swear he's part black.
He would have said the N word by now. Come on.
Let me search this up.
Not 6'9".
I
He's
genuinely-
not 6'9".
He gives me logic black.
Oh,
That guy called himself the Black Neo. I almost turned my earphones off, bro.
apparently his most recent album's good.
Oh, what?
Logic.
Logic's, yeah, it's actually pretty good. But he's so annoying, man. He just says some stupid bars sometimes
I think
that really put me off.
I
Yeah,
think
he's half. Oh,
his
half,
first name's Oakley,
he's
innit?
half Guyanese. I don't know where that's from.
that's Caribbean.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not black.
He's black. He's half Irish and half Guyanese.
Oh, he's done what? Do you know what? They've told him not to say. You know,
Of course
what? I
they
respect
did.
it. I respect it.
Yeah. So what happened to Logic? They said that's not happening to you, my boy.
They
Like-
told him don't say the N word. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. He shouldn't try. I'm
Not
not
worth
trying
it.
to
It's
say
actually not even worth it, really.
It's the same thing with JK as well.
Can Jay get what?
JK he's of mixed nationality.
Of what?
I promise
Of
you.
what?
Of black and white.
You can't-
Hence why them man have never
That's
said the
a-
N-word.
That's a white man.
Go and say it
I
to
don't
his
give a
face.
fuck.
Go say
I'll
it to
say this. He would. I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that. Everyone's gonna. Hey, yo, JK's the picture for this episode. I don't give a fuck. What? That is a white man. That is an English man.
And no, hold on.
Hang on.
Do you know who else?
His last name is Khan.
Fuck off. What is happening?
Hang on. And
do you know who else as well? Do you know who else was mixed nationality? Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah, I knew that. His dad's half black. It was a tennis, not a tennis, a chess champion.
Yeah, chess champion.
Nah, what's going?
JK is Afghanistan, Egyptian, Irish, and Pakistani heritage.
When they do too much like that,
I thought.
He's a quarter Egyptian. That nigga black.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
I thought it was black.
His last name's Khan. He ain't a liquor
That's-
back in his body.
that's crazy.
He's there with Miss Khan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Miss Khan, man.
He's related to Miss Marvel. That's crazy. I need to see JK in an episode of Miss Marvel
You're
now.
insane.
No
Yo, come on,
way.
what's going on? In that bum accent. Could you imagine?
Well, fucking hell, that the
Brum
bad
meets-
guy in it,
From
or
meets New Jersey. Oh yeah, that guy is
he Brit.
he's British.
My man said I like British Bake Off. Get the fuck out of here, man. Skedaddle.
Thanks for that. I don't even want to ask him to. repeat it.
Guyanese.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's Guyanese.
That's crazy, man. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive, indeed.
That's I just can't believe it.
How can I be homophobic?
How can I be racist? My striker's black.
I mean, pretty much.
That's what Millwall fans be saying.
My striker's black.
How can I be racist? My best friend's black.
That saying is never.
There were some people in school we need. Like,
We need to have words with.
They
Need to come around the
We need to go
corner.
back in time. Just
Oh,
slide
100,
stuff
I'm telling
away.
my younger self, like, yo,
Eight
what are we
Ps.
standing up for? Like, actually, with your chest, because this is looking funky in the light. I was thinking about this the other day.
Bro, but you know
If
what?
you
You
go back
can't-
in time, what would you change?
What would I change?
Yeah.
Man, I would be out in these streets, man. Fuck me what you heard, man. From a certain age, obviously not now.
Yeah.
But like, if you took me if you told me 10 years ago, go back. Listen,
That's a crazy time to go back to.
What about you?
or like 5 years back, or like
That's
just
a
like
great
uni
question.
times. Just let
Ski.
that boy run wild, man.
Let that boy run.
Let that man live his
Let that
life.
man get cash. Let that man get pass.
But you know what? One thing, like, when you think about situations like that growing up, where you've had like blatant racist situations, or even non-blatant racist situations, you can't be too harsh on yourself. Because when you think
Nah.
about it, yeah, bare of it, 80% of it was not in your face, and you probably didn't realize at the time. So you're taking so much racism.
Now, homo going.
Oh no, there was one time I could have done something. However,
It's not worth it. Half
Should've
the time.
jumped
it was.
Should have fucking jumped him.
It's not him. There was a group of people, and I couldn't do anything. If I banged one guy, I would have got jumped anyway. And then now that would have been a situation. And what made it worse is I wasn't even in the country.
Sometimes I get
Excuse me?
mad.
I was in the States.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
Oh.
We'll get him next time.
I already know. No, I wish I could type. If I could type it out to you, I think I already know who's in that room.
Yeah.
There-
God damn.
Nah, we
And
should-
what made it worse? Nah. It's almost like of mice and men, innit? But
Mm.
I genuinely couldn't do much because it was like
Man really said he could have been crooks.
that's probably what he said as well.
Someone needs to
Oh yeah, they were loving that line, weren't they?
Yeah, they were loving it. They were loving
Someone
it.
needs to get fists up into.
But
new,
then
new
you know what? There's
shade
been
for
a few
that.
situations where a 1-to-1, I know for a fact I would have had you. I would have
Yeah,
done you. I would have
100.
embarrassed you. However, because you're surrounded by, whenever you're surrounded by people who are your boys and whatever, and they just want to do something as well.
It's wild. 'Cause
That's when I
you're telling me
freeze.
the story, but I actually have an idea of who you're talking about, which is.
Oh, there's only one person it could be.
Yeah.
That person.
Oh, that was in secondary school. I'm also talking about sixth form as well.
Oh,
There was
fair.
one situation where I had a 1-to-1 with one person. I definitely would have banged him.
Have you ever had a mad racist situation at work?
Yeah.
we won't talk about it, obviously, that right now. We don't want to.
Well, I
This was
don't
a long-
work for that place. I don't work for that place, but he told me
Yeah,
to stop
yeah.
monkeying around. But he didn't mean it
That way.
in that way because when he realized, was like,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean it like that.
Fair enough. At least they had the self-awareness to say that, though.
Yeah.
Some man
So
will
at
just
that point, it was
own
just like,
and just be like,
Mm.
you know
I'll let
what?
that
I
go.
said what I said.
I'll just let that
I'll
go
double
because
down.
it's like,
I
Can I
wouldn't
really-
even
can
thought
I-
about that really though? Do you said it?
no, because that was my first thought. I was like,
Why would
looking
you
around,
use
like,
that?
what's deep about that? Then I processed it. I was like,
Oh, fair.
Oh, he's done that
okay.
to himself though, because that's not where my man would have gone.
Hear that.
no. But then afterwards, if that was the case, then tribunal, bro, take money.
Oh, 100.
However,
money.
that wasn't necessarily.
Nah. You can tell some people's heart as well. Like that's just not them.
Yeah,
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. So like, I can understand where he's coming from, and like that's not his genuine behavior, and that's not how he conducts himself. It's just that was the phrase that he said. It was just like, stop monkeying around. It's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
that.
it was like,
Fair enough.
but other places, yeah, man, just take a sledgehammer and just break their knees, bro.
Why
Like,
for that?
Might have to be done.
Anyway, forgiveness is forgiveness, man. So,
Peace and love.
Listen,
but yeah, peace and light.
We should probably get out of it, man.
alright, music.
No, to be fair, if you were to go back in time, what would you change?
I don't know. That's a really tough question.
It's a good question, man. I even avoid my answer. I wouldn't do anything like
I
crazy
don't know.
like that. I don't know what I'd do.
Because what's it gonna change?
Who would you be now? Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
those experiences are part of who you are.
And you lived your life to your truest.
Mm.
So me going back and skeeting, what the hell does that change? Do you know what I'm saying? I live my life. You live your experiences. Or if you go back and like, you know, beats up one person up, or you go back and you don't take that job, or you don't go for that, you know, a certain situation, your things can be look completely different right now. So you just got to give thanks to where you are.
I wish
now.
I didn't buy Xbox.
Which one? Xbox 360
The
or
Xbox 360.
The
'Cause
one
if
with
I-
the red
if I
light?
didn't- Yeah, if I didn't buy Xbox 360, I know I'll be playing ball in Grace Park, and then I know I would be 6'3".
That's a really big chain of snowball of events.
No, because I started to play basketball. I continued to play basketball. However, from the summer of 2009, I grew 3 inches in height, and I knew I was growing taller. Then the next one, it was probably even bigger and bigger. However, because of 2011, I just stopped playing basketball.
Mm.
That's when the height just was like, all right, we'll grow up in 2.5 inches. Sorry, 0.25 inches, and then that's it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
But I know if I continue to play ball, I would be 6'3" right now.
That's interesting. You think that doing that would makes a difference?
It does, because your bones are breaking.
Oh, I hear
There's
that.
micro fractures. Then your bones begin to heal. Your muscles, your tendons, they try and grow and stuff like that. So
Mm.
yeah, but that's specifically to the sport. And then because I have tall genetics as well, so
You're taller than your brother, though.
no,
He's taller than you.
my brother's 6'3".
Oh shit! Fair
He
enough.
kept playing ball.
There you have it.
There you go. What a place to end. My choice is
On that note,
NLE Chopper in the UK.
Yeah.
and Lee Chopper in the UK. My choice is I'm gonna go with a song off of Levi's project actually. Raincoat by Levi. Shout out to Levi.
For
the
real,
artist,
good
man.
peoples.
Good project. Danger out now. Go
Danger.
stream that shit. Danger.
I don't know, man. Can't think of something. Ooh, Waves by Kanye West and Chris Brown.
Turn it up.
Step in this bitch like.
Under one bitch like. Okay. Yeah, man. Another episode 153. MIC podcast.
Down.
We out of here. Laters.